Yeah, people, after we went through that 7 months of hell and won that case, Auntie couldn't turn over that remaining money, whatever was left, fast enough. Believe me, neither my mom nor I were sitting there demanding that Auntie turn it over. But, now that she's not power of attorney anymore, or what, she couldn't turn it over fast enough, peeps. And I told you, she even joked. She said, I'm not getting involved again. I have a text that I sent to Aunt Karen about, I'm not going to get involved again. She joked, it's in your hands now. If you spend it, then you spend in your inheritance. If you guys spend it all on organic food, you'll just have to live on a budget. She didn't fucking care, and neither did my mom. But then, because this is a joke, my mom had been talking about, we've been talking about doing all this stuff with the money, okay? I wanted my mom to spend some of her fucking money before it was too late, and, lo and behold, now it's too late for her. I wanted her to go visit a friend for a month, wanted her to do this. We were supposed to, do shit. The only reason we didn't do stuff was because of, you don't know what to do with Omar. And then my mom's illness at the very end causes her to literally just decide she's pissed so much money's gone, accuse me of spending all her money, and Auntie's right on board with that too. You know what I mean? Auntie's right on board with anything that my mom turns against me. And my mom was even big and vicious towards me. Because remember, my mom had begged me to stay here. Auntie had begged me, had said I'm a godsend to my mom, to her, to my aunt, to be, and didn't give one flying fuck about the fucking money, okay? Not when my mom has the friggin' 401k as a backup, okay? People have money, spend money. There are people that go on trips. There are people that gamble thousands upon thousands of dollars, There are also people who smoke cigarettes, and that uses up a huge chunk of money. Yeah, my mom turned on me in the very end. Not rational, considering before she had offered to give me a boob job, and I didn't ask her. She said it. Like, she's nonchalant about her money to the very end, and then she could turn it around and be like, why don't you get a job? Why don't you go back to Donald, my abusive ex? That made me feel real good, And meanwhile, she's not grasping that it's not going to make a goddamn bit of difference, okay? Meanwhile, as I said, I have people around me insisting, including Auntie, my mom's going to wind up somewhere. I was desperately trying to convince her to, wanted her to agree to assisted living, okay? So obviously I'm not trying to preserve my rightful inheritance, because my rightful inheritance was a joke at that point in my mind, and you need to sell off everything for assisted living. But like I said, the lawyer knows of a place where you don't have to, once the money, you have to start off with a certain amount of money, and once it runs out, the government takes over for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? But again, my mom was having none of that. She was thinking she could live alone. She wanted me out of here, etc., etc. And as you guys know, I was in a panic over that. I even have aunties not that long ago text, don't leave. Well, don't leave. Your mother needs you there. If you leave, Elder Service is going to step in, Laura, okay? Auntie wasn't worried about the fucking money at all, okay? Not at all. She couldn't hand it back over to us fast enough. She didn't care. You understand? And neither did my mom. Right up until, again, she was just, Her mentally ill brain probably caused her to think there would be like hardly any money gone, despite the fact she knew thousands to get my stuff from LA, thousands on the dogs, and we were doing organic and everything like that. But she, like Joe says, not your fault, your mom has no concept of how much things cost. I'm like, I know. Joe's are just sickened by all of this. He's sickened. He's sickened. And the guy who's not, I haven't known him that guy, right? He's like, oh yeah, she's upset about, she wants it all, because she wants it, She didn't fucking care. She knows she didn't fucking care. And when I sent that text to Karen where she outright said, for the record, this was all along the lines of also I don't want to do it anymore, I'm not going to be the healthcare proxy, sends me she didn't want to be the alternate anymore, she's out of the picture. For the record, I am never going to interfere again. That's what she said. Guess that was a bunch of load of hooey, huh? It's a bunch of bullshit. Because it's hearsay. Someone's locked up in a mental hospital. I don't fucking care what they're saying to the, you know what I mean? Like Joe says, he can't believe that that's even taken as gospel truth. They're locked up in a mental hospital. It's hearsay. It's like you can't take seriously what they're saying. But again, we're dealing with a hospital who had major violations against it, who was upset with me from before because they knew I was upset with them, who discharged my mom too soon, and it gets her back in their clutches, and it's convenient to act like, oh, there was nothing wrong with her and I did it, I mean, it's sick. Meanwhile, I'm not the only one who knows the fucking truth, including Auntie, with her ulterior motives. Make her sister well again. It was only chance. Again, it's not like Auntie hadn't been all along renting out her downstairs apartment to a stranger, or to her family members or whatever. It's only chance that it happened to be vacant at this time. You understand me? Then we would have gone back to the same thing. My mom gets discharged. I'm trying to protect her. She's insisting she can live alone, and then I know that she can't, etc. It would have been the same thing. Instead, Auntie happens to not have tenants. She comes up with this brilliant plan to get me, regain her power, get me out of the picture for good. I mean, that's the way it is, people. It's not any different. It's exactly the way it is. Okay? The proof is even in the form she sent me and telling me to forge my mom's name on it. Apparently, Auntie, like I said, doesn't think it's necessary to get witnesses on the signed legal healthcare proxy document. I mean, and she didn't even have herself as the alternate. Does that not tell you to the degree to which she didn't want to do it anymore? She was out of the picture. We have, on top of all this, when my mom's in the mental hospital, she called her up bitching and complaining about me, and my mom was crying to me, asking me, why doesn't she care about me? All she does is bitch and complain, but you doesn't even ask me how I'm doing, Laura. And then my mom is telling the hospitals that I'm her healthcare proxy even when I'm not, right? And telling me, and I'm sure telling other people too, her sister doesn't care about her. You get it? You see the fucking picture here, people. You have to be fucking ignorant and blind to not see this fucking everything for what it fucking is.